Right, Liverpool strengthening in attack, but could they make a big addition at the back as well? Well, they've of course been chasing Marc Guehi all summer. Will they get the signature of the Crystal Palace captain over the line?
Football fans, buckle up, because this is the kind of story that shakes the Premier League to its very core. Betrayal, broken dreams, and a captain on the verge of walking away from the very armband that defined him. We're talking about Marc Guehi, the England international, Crystal Palace captain, and one of the most sought-after defenders in Europe right now, who finds himself at the center of one of the most shocking transfer collapses of the summer. Imagine this. You've spent months being linked with Liverpool, one of the biggest clubs in world football. You've endured endless speculation, countless back-and-forth negotiations. And finally, on deadline day, you get the call. Palace accepts Liverpool's bid, you start your medical, and for a moment, everything feels real. Your dream move to Anfield, playing under Jurgen Klopp, competing for titles, Champions League nights under the lights, it's all within touching distance. But then, in a cruel twist of fate, it's snatched away at the last possible moment. Palace pulled the plug. And Guehi, he's furious. Reports say he's now seriously considering stepping down as Crystal Palace captain, a bold move that shows just how deeply this has cut him. And let's be honest, who can blame him? Liverpool put £65 million on the table, Palace accepted, Guehi had one foot in Merseyside, and then, bam! Oliver Glasner, the Palace manager, threatened to quit if his captain was sold without a replacement, coming through the door. Think about that for a second. A player's dream sacrificed to keep a manager happy. This isn't just football politics. This is a personal blow to a player who's given everything to the club. Guehi wore the armband, led Palace to their first ever major trophy, lifting the FA Cup against Manchester City of all teams, and played a starring role for England as they reached the Euro 2024 final. This is a player who has earned the right to chase his ambitions. And yet, on deadline day he was told, not this time. It's no wonder he's angry. Sources close to the situation claim Guehi felt betrayed by how the deal collapsed. Not only was the green light given, but he was already midway through his medical. Do you know how far a transfer has to go for a player to start medicals? That's the final stretch. That's when a move is basically official. To have it ripped away then, it's devastating. And now, Guehi is left to pick up the pieces at Selhurst Park. Yes, he's expected to continue playing for the club. No, he won't refuse to wear the shirt. But the captaincy, that's another story. He reportedly feels that wearing the armband now would be a betrayal of his own emotions, and stepping down might be his way of sending a message, both to Palace's hierarchy and to the wider football world. Liverpool fans, meanwhile, are gutted. Many believed Guehi was the final piece of Klopp's defensive rebuild, the ideal partner for Virgil van Dijk, and a long-term leader at the back. His composure, his aerial dominance, his ability to play out from the back, he seemed tailor-made for Anfield. And yet, in the blink of an eye, it was gone. Now here's where the story gets even spicier. Palace's gamble may backfire massively. Guehi's contract runs out next summer, and if he refuses to renew, he can walk away for free. That means Palace risk losing their captain, one of the most valuable young defenders in the league, without a penny in return. And to make matters worse for Palace fans, the competition for Guehi's signature is about to heat up like never before. Barcelona, Bayern Munich, and Juventus are all reportedly circling, with scouts rating Guehi as one of the most complete defenders in Europe. So while Palace blocked his dream move to Liverpool this summer, they may have opened the door for him to walk straight into the arms of another European giant next year. Let's not forget how high Guehi's stock has risen. He didn't just captain Palace to silverware, he did it against Pep Guardiola's Manchester City in an FA Cup final, a historic moment that etched his name into Eagles folklore. And for England, he was immense at Euro 2024, forming a rock-solid partnership at the back and proving he belongs on the biggest stage. This isn't just a talented young defender. This is a leader, a proven winner, and a player every top club wants. But here's the question. Has the relationship with Palace now been damaged beyond repair? Can Guehi continue to lead a dressing room when he feels betrayed by those above him? Will Palace fans see him the same way, knowing his heart was set on Liverpool? And most importantly, how will this affect Liverpool's plans moving forward? Because, let's face it, Klopp doesn't just go after players casually. Guehi was targeted because he fit the system, the culture, and the vision of Liverpool's future. And if this summer